Okay, so it's been a while. Let's see what the overall energy is. We know your card's the Wheel of Fortune. We know your Chinese sign is the snake because you're born before the 26th of January 1990. So there we go. Let's have a look. What have we got for soul spirit, please? Astro DJ's giving me a song for you, Sol, right? But there's no way you're old enough to remember it, I don't think. I can't remember what they called him. But I'll dig for it and put it in the comments for you. It's What's the Matter You? By some Italian bloke. I can't remember what his name was. It was like a sort of comedy song, which is quite strange. But we'll dig and see if it's got anything in there for you. What's the matter you? What do you think you do? Why you look so sad? It's not so bad. Ah, shut up your face, that's what we called it. Ah, shut up your face. What's the matter you? Eh? It's just real daft song. It might mean something to you, I don't know what. There you are. And it's quite some way off, so it's something I don't really want to talk about, or you don't really want to talk about. So let's see. Okay. "10 years, financial comfort, security, loyalty. Those born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved somewhere. But 10 years takes us back to that bloody year 2011 where everything started. It might be the end to security, but I don't think so. Because they're telling me anything you start now will pay off. Or something you studied on for 3 years is about to pay off. Perhaps something you gave up on 10 years ago. It's teamwork. It's building the foundations for a new beginning. You're not going to be financially broken. And yet we have a change for the worse. Something you're not going to like. Or you're not changing. You're avoiding change. You've got to feel the fear and take that risk. Do it anyway. And you've done this once before in your life. Because this is my Dick Whittington card. He left the village with everybody laughing at him behind his back because he said he was going to make his fortune in London where the streets were paved with gold. And he got to London and he felt stupid because the streets weren't paved with gold. But he persevered with his dreams and became the Lord Mayor of London. So he had the last laugh. I was born on the 22nd, living all past. Date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. There's a loss of a home maybe. a celebration that can't take place, a doorway you don't want to go through, thunder and lightning, a house move maybe, something you don't want to do. So you're not taking any action. There's no passion in it. Or someone else isn't taking any action, but there's the snake, that's you. Fire sign male, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, cusper, maybe, older man. Usually a man of action, this one isn't taking action. It's unfaithful, gentlemen. This chapter needs to end. And on the back of that is the snake, the Ouroboros. So, you will be travelling to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. There could be a Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo and Taurus involved in this situation. Some things come full circle. You are ending a chapter so that you can begin a new one. The last card and the first card. But you've got to overcome your fear. So, 21st, 22nd. Can't ignore the fact that they're too close together. So the 21st and 2nd of this month may be important. Unless you know somebody born on those dates. And as well as knowing somebody on those dates. Because they can both apply. But you are your own worst enemy. Because you're holding yourself back. So let's see. Why are you holding back? Because this change isn't what you want, I think. It's not what you planned. The spirit have decided what they plan is far better than what we planned. So I'm afraid we're all going to have to bite the bullet and see where they take us. Nothing's really turning out as we plan. Yeah, there it is again. The same card on top of itself. Your security, your family unit. Something has crumbled. Or somebody needs someone else's blessing to leave the family unit. And it's something to do with 2011, I believe. There's those born 1951 plus or minus 12, February to February, or thereabouts, because it's different every year. Possibly a Leo, those born on the 19th. Something is being illuminated, brought to light. Obstacles being removed. Travel again. Children maybe, but that Leo's negative. We've got a Leo, possibly an Aries, Sagittarius, but because it's got the lion on it, I can't ignore it. A Leo cusper. Very financially orientated, some would say greedy. And there it is again, and this card's been haunting us for a very long time. I was born on the 17th, living or past it, Fidarian address, massively important in a positive way. This is where you've been hurt. But you've got to stay open to possibilities even though you've been hurt, because the light enters where the wound is. And if you face that light and follow your star, you will face the chaos, but also find hope, healing and freedom. So get out into the world. It's suggesting to me that you're travelling somewhere. And there's a beautiful ending to this. Yeah, King of Cups, unconditional love of a water sign male, possible cusper. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But again, you're impatient. You fear if you wait too long. You're impatient. Or someone is. There's passionate communications, rapid communications, but it's not really action. It's telling you to start your engines. Prepare. Get ready for anything. And I think it's the travel. Too many. Yeah, There's a heavy bed and you've been carrying. But you're no longer sitting on the fence or someone isn't. Don't try and do everything alone. Ask for help. You may be seeing friends as enemies and enemies as friends right now. I was born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved as well. You are going to have to, or someone works very hard beavering away. You're going to get very clear messages coming your way. Perhaps from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child or a younger, immature energy. But it will be clear, blunt and to the point. Yeah, you're on a threshold. A doorway is waiting for you just to cross it. But you're preparing. You are protected. There's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, older male. Possibly a doctor, priest or lawyer. Cusper. An older man. He's very clear in his words and thinking. He's a bit detached and less emotional. Or two men. You may have a choice to make, or it could be two parts of the same person. You know when I said you're seeing friends as enemies and enemies as friends? This one, you will have thought was a friend. He's not, he's an enemy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cusper perhaps. Possibly was once well off, good job, good career, whatever, and now failing. Maybe he left one family already behind. Greedy. So you're stuck in your safe zone, or someone is. Scorpio energy. Not wanting to transform, not wanting things to end. Because you don't know what the future holds. But it has to end. It's time for you to make your wings and transform like the butterfly. I was born on the 13th, living or past date for your diary and address. Massively important. In a negative way. It's about the reproductive organs and shared resources. Banging your head against a brick wall. Ready to give up. Someone is. Yeah, coming out of a toxic situation. Perhaps with a Capricorn. And if that's so, that's that. It's breaking contracts, vows, shackles, not caring what other people think. The external public life, how it looks to others. Somebody's been manipulating you, but that ends. Or you've been manipulating them, and it ends. The 15th is positive because you're coming out of it. And 8 of Wands again. Taking no action, but preparing. It may be something or someone from your past is coming back. Or an issue from your childhood. Sometimes this is child abuse. 6 months is mentioned. Passing. It was a smoking gun. I think you expected this one. When there's a death, there's a birth. An ending and a new beginning. News will arrive. Communication. A female that you once looked up to, or a virtuous woman, has come down in your estimation. Or she's a negative energy on the situation. Faith in yourself, in others, what you believe to be true, what you was taught to believe. Maybe you have to travel for a funeral because there is a man here mourning the loss of something or someone. Sometimes I can get that for a divorce, but usually it's for somebody passing and you've got them marked there. Gender specific, so it's definitely a man that's mourning the loss. It may be a military man, a positive influence on your situation or coming into your life. Or you may be fighting to get out of this toxic situation. A run of bad luck again. That's you getting in your own way. Somebody's brought disgrace to the door. Whatever ends, soul, it needs to end. Because there's something far better waiting for you on the other side. And the more you dig your heels in, the longer it will take. And maybe you'll miss the opportunity. Yeah, you are blessed more than you know. You have to manifest your own future. Everything that exists began as a thought. It will be chaos and conflict, and nothing you can't handle. Don't be stubborn and keep asking yourself why. Let it go. You might never know why. That will eat you up from the inside. Somebody spying on you, or you on them. Observing, watching. You're overthinking things. Go with your gut instincts on. Treasure is coming your way, whichever you see that as. Could be money or other things. It's coming slowly and you're impatient. Just remember, all that glitters is not gold. Money can not buy you happiness, love or health. And you have to be fair, even when you don't want to be, because karma is not yours to serve. Yeah, it's something about, I believe, someone from your past. So recapture romance. You've forgotten how to play a song. You've forgotten about the child within. So, it's alright being a grown-up, but you are allowed to play. In romance, your angels are cherubs who embody all things romantic and who have happy, youthful sense of playfulness. They delight in the wonders of love and ask you to do the same. The angels want to help you fall back in love with life again by guiding you to enjoy yourself. This comes from a spirit of joy and adventure. So go on an adventure, soul. Find your happiness again. The angels ask you, when was the last time you had some fun? If you don't remember, then it's long overdue. And you need to add some playtime to your schedule. The angels say that fun is a necessity, not a luxury. The activity can be free of charge, such as exploring nature, auditioning for a local theatre production, joining a company sports team, or trying something new. Playfulness is a good investment in your time, as it will renew your energy levels and elevate your mood. Playtime is essential in relationships too. To keep the free-spirited component of dating alive, plan regular date nights with your partner and take turns creatively planning fun activities such as miniature golf, karaoke, walking through a flower garden or flying a kite together. Try some firsts, soul, things you've never done before, alone or with someone else. Yeah, you need to get very clear about something. There's confusion. The angels remind you that a busy, cluttered mind is a sick one, and a still, clear mind is a divine one. You're overthinking things. Allow the wisdom in your heart to radiate out and dissolve that chatter in your mind. Now that your angels have drawn this to your attention, they are waiting to help you with your task. Sit quietly so that you can find the stillness within, and then you can shine a pure, clear, white light onto every area of your life. In the clarity of the light, the angels will reveal a new way of being to you, and you will see things totally differently and be able to make your decision from strength and clarity. But your mind must be quiet, still, and clear. So playtime is important. Yeah, it keeps saying it, so you are drained, totally and utterly drained. You need to replenish and rest yourself. Make yourself happy, and then everything else will fall into place. Deep replenishment. Where can you go, soul, to get that? The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. When you're running around half filled, you subconsciously look to things and people around you to give you the nourishment and nurturing that you deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. Tend to your own well and watch the amount you have to give multiply. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside well to fill it, like drugs, alcohol, etc. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we're not allowing ourselves. So what is it that nourishes you, soul? What refuels your body? What is nectar to your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine, and what makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? Could be gardening, getting a massage, having a luxurious essential oil bath, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favourite cafe, attending a group, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, or walking along the beach, or even yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine, and when you give yourself that medicine, you need to be nourished. You nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So do something to replenish yourself. It's time to look after yourself, so we'll keep reiterating it. So let's see what the healing cards say, and then I'll read you, clarify it. So you haven't been looking after yourself, have you? And it's time you did. You can't keep looking after others if you're running on empty. As soon as you look after yourself and make yourself happy, everything else will fall into place. Trust me. Something's about to pay off for you in a big way, but if you're not healthy and happy, you'll miss the opportunity. There it is. Find your soul frequency. Find the real you. It's there somewhere. Before everything went tits up, so before everything went tits up. Be free from stress. Identify where it's coming from. Can't get clearer than that, can you? So, oh, and there it is. 16. The Cancer moon on the 10th. Your feelings. I think we got this today or yesterday in the daily read. Very strange. Right, where's that gone? Cancer may be important, but the Cancer moon on the 10th definitely is. Your feelings are your God, and your soul is your temple. So rely upon the wisdom of what you feel right now. You can be assured your emotions will be high, definitely around this new moon. You may want to withdraw, and you may be dealing with someone who is withdrawn or depressed at this time. There is a feeling of being connected to the unseen world, and that includes the world of ghosts and spirits. And don't think you're not, because you are. This card can indicate inherited psychic abilities and even witch blood. There is a typhoon of power behind Cancer's strong feelings, so you may have Cancer in your chart or just from the energy of the moon. But it can also mean that you are in sync with other people's emotions and you instinctively know what to do at the right time. But be very careful, because you take on others' emotions as well. There is a sensitivity and emotional closeness indicated. If your question is about love, it may be a secret. Yes, definitely. Or involve bonded souls. This card can also mean a family or domestic issue needing to be addressed. Yes, I believe so. A mother or maternal figure is also indicated by this card. Women will figure in prominently. Women's issues, possibly, like I said, the reproductive organs, how women get along. The sign of Cancer is known for a good memory and the ability to hold on the longest, either positively or negatively. So although it would be hard to overlook any slights at this time, forgiveness is the best response. Right now your mood will be changeable, just like the moon phases throughout the month, and you may want to hide and withdraw from the hurt and pain. Perhaps that pain is real or imagined, but in the solitude you will build a greater strength to face whatever it is that holds you back. So women, kind women, female mysteries, the breasts, mother, pregnancy, early life, the soul, what happens at night, the night sky, witches and their powers, creative imagination. Being drawn by illusion and fantasy, what is hidden, being withdrawn, introversion, seclusion, wanting to hide away, loneliness, secret love affairs, clandestine encounters, culinary arts, nourishment, importance of food and diet, looking after yourself, the digestive system, stomach issues, immediate family, the family tree, the tribe you belong to, the past, history and all it evokes, buying or selling antiques, taking an old-fashioned view, guilt and remorse, looking back instead of forward, issues with trust, moods, being overly sensitive, drowning in emotions, looking to save or be saved, ruminating over problems while not moving forward, doing the right thing, having compassion, sympathy and support. Your inner awareness, your memories, the past, hiding, seclusion, mothers and the womb. If you have a mother or grandmother in spirit, trust me, she is definitely full on. The number 16 could be important. I hope that helps all. Thanks for listening. Bye.